Both Republican Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton have been critical of free trade policies, especially the yet-to-be-ratified Trans-Pacific Partnership. Clinton initially supported the Asian free trade deal to counter China's growing economic power, but changed her position during the campaign. Trump has threatened to retaliate by imposing punitive tariffs on Chinese goods. Economists have cautioned that such a move could spark a trade war that would hurt both economies. Shea Tao with the Beijing Foreign Studies University expects public criticisms to soften after the election and recalled the 1992 campaign when Bill Clinton called the Chinese leadership the butchers in Beijing.
But turned out what happened? After he became the president, then there was kind of a bad beginning. But after 1994, when he decided to de-link human rights from trade with China, and then U.S.-China relationship was kind of on a smooth sailing.
On deterring the North Korean nuclear threat, Clinton supports maintaining strong military alliances in the region and cooperating with China to increase economic sanctions. Trump has said he would demand that China force its economically dependent ally to halt its nuclear program. He has also said he wants South Korea and Japan to pay more for American troops in their country, or he may bring them home and allow the allies to develop their own nuclear weapons. But Professor Kim Hyung-wook at the Korea National Diplomatic Academy expects that no matter who wins, the next U.S. president will want a strong U.S. military presence in the region.
Of course, according to each candidate's posture towards Asia and to ally in South Korea, there might be some tensions and some adjustments and refinement, but I think alliance itself would be very solid.
There are still close to 10,000 American troops in Afghanistan involved in counterterrorism operations and training missions. The troops were to be withdrawn as more Afghan security forces were deployed, but the Taliban has been regaining more territory in the last year. Recent negotiations between Afghan and Taliban leaders have failed to reach any settlement. But, says Pakistani analyst Mosharraf Zedi, Afghan and U.S. leaders remain wary of involving Pakistan, even though many Taliban leaders find safe haven there.
I'm afraid that whether it's a Clinton presidency or a Trump presidency, I think the United States will continue to struggle to know what to do and to know how to do it in Afghanistan, partly because of the ingrained bias in Washington, D.C. against Pakistan.
Neither Trump nor Clinton has advocated sending more U.S. forces into Afghanistan. Brian Padden, VOA News, Seoul.